Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Survival Island, and we are here attempting to survive on this little island and seeing if we could complete some of our challenges. The first challenge is, of course, to start growing some trees. And it looks like my problem with wood that I was having at the end of the last episode has gone around and solved itself. Well, I was wondering where these things would be coming from. Ah, aquatic zombies! Well, we'll worry about that later. Eventually he'll get here. He can take his sweet time as far as I care. So let's continue here. And there. Alright. And let's clear out this little thing. We can let that go for now. I think I am going to need to go and deal with this thing. I figure though, come to daddy. Yeah, because I figure it's starting to get out of the water. Because I want to be able to at least grab some of the XP from this, and I can't do that if the zombie goes in, drowns, or gets burned or anything like that. Not that XP will mean much, because I don't think there's going to be a source for things like that. Well, I got the XP. Now the question is, what can I do about this creeper? Oh, I got the cactus island. And the creeper's going. Now, I don't think there's going to be all that much use for gunpowder in this run, so therefore, I don't want to be too close because, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Have him blow up in the water where he can't do too much harm. Good. Now, alright, more saplings. We got 2 saplings there and plenty of wood. Yeah, take care of this for now. This will be good. Let's get some sticks. Good, good, good. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. So now I have my axe. Good for this. Alright, so that's one less problem I've got. So I should have an easier time harvesting the boat, though I suspect I'm still going to get most of the boat is going to wind up in the drink, because that is where things wind up. Good. Now, I have to make sure I don't do this too far away. Now, that was from 2 trees, so now I've got... Alright, so, well, I got 3 seeds out of that. That's good. Now I'll save that for later. But I do have another sapling here, and this sapling I'll put right here. Good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saplings. So I'm slowly heading towards that magic number of, well, that magic number of 10 saplings. But now let's see if anything spawned here, and while it's unlikely that anything here will still be walking around, it's possible. Let's see. Oh, gravel. All right. Good. I have this glass block. Now, the problem with glass blocks is you don't want to destroy them because they're pretty much impossible to lose there. Let me see. HYLCK. Google for street, discover a secret, make a wheat farm. Right, so that's what. Use a pumpkin to make a scarecrow. So that means and watermelons. So it's talking about watermelons and pumpkins. So perhaps this secret they're talking about is where I'll be able to find this watermelon and pumpkin. But I need to find a way to get up here. And how I'm going to manage that, I don't know yet. That's a light. Is that a light source? Because that is glowstone. Now, this gives me at least some cobble. Now, the problem is I can't use too much cobble because once I use it, it is gone. Or I mean, it's a limited resource. So unless I find some way of generating cobble, and you know how incompetent I am with cobble generators if you saw Skyblock. Alright, now, actually, probably going around and getting that cow might not be a top priority at the moment. I just want to make sure there is nothing locked there with said cow. There's a chest here. Raw fish. Diary log 331. A stone sword. And 3 raw fish. Alright, let's read the log and see what that's all about. Now I wonder if that's the secret they're talking about or if there is some other secret. But at least the fish is something to eat. That plus the apple I've got. But now I have to be able to make a furnace. And I'm still assuming that I was thinking that the cow I've been hearing is... I was assuming that the cow was down there. I mean, up there, but... Is that the case? But now I see that it was glowstone that I was thinking was the cow, and no, it was glowstone. Oh! I can use sand as scaffolding. Alright. What is that? No, just double stone slab. Alright. Well, that's quite a distance to see. And there's my starter area. And that is everything that's in that chest. So what is here? Well, where is that cow at? Certainly not around here anywhere because that seems to be everything that's in the castle. So it must be underground. Must be the hint as to what's going on. Alright. Well, at least getting glass is not going to be a challenge, that's for sure. Alright. Must be underground. Is that bedrock? Really? At 64? Okay. Obviously put in by the map maker. Alright, I better get over here since this is my primary area and I don't want to have mobs jumping on top of me. Alright, there we go. Now we're here. Now let's see what we can make with all this stuff. Well, we've got the diaries. Let's start by reading the diaries, because that may give us important information for this map. Oh, and let's eat the apple. Apple. Alright, now let's see what we have here. My tiny ship was no match for those towering waves. Hopefully my 2 crew members survived. Hopefully this dreadful storm will be over soon. The storm is getting out of control. I've almost fallen off the tower several times already. If I can climb down the tower, I'll be able to wait in the basement until the storm has passed. Alright, so there is a basement to the tower. And that's a good thing to know. So we'll put the books in there just in case I need to refer to them later. Raw fish. Now I'm going to have to use some of this precious cobblestone for a furnace. There is just absolutely nothing to avoid in that matter. One of the most important things you can get. Boom. Now I am going to need to get some logs, and that will require for those trees to grow. Oops. That easy, a lot easier to recover from falling in when you do this on this map than it is in Skyblock. Has its own challenges, like water. Oops. Alright, now. Because what I want to do is to get some of these. Oh, I did. There's a chest there. Cooked chicken. Light blue dye, orange dye, pink dye, and lime dye. Now this is obviously for getting those various colors of wool. And the cooked chicken. Some gunpowder. I'm going to leave the dyes there for now. Cactus green dye. I would thought the cactus green dye would be one of the easier ones to get. An oak sapling and a birch sapling. 3 apples. That's where you get the melon seeds and seeds. Now the bone meal, until I get some skeletons around, I can't go around wasting that. Because I may need it for dye later. Though actually maybe not, since you can get white dye. That's the default anyway. So maybe I won't. So therefore, they give you. Alright. Now, because what I wanted from this. Oops. Right. Oh, that's nice and bright now that I've got the lights on up there. Alright, now why I did all this is just so I can get some torches. It doesn't hurt that it gives me a little bit of light also. Alright. And more seeds. And no more seeds. Alright, but I do have some... Oh, okay, we'll put the apple in here. Melon seeds, pumpkin seeds, birch sapling, and an oak sapling. So it's a good place to put these things. And we definitely... Alright, well, now that that's done, I got my charcoal. I can now get my torches. Yay! Not too many of them, but it should do for now. Put them on the sand so I don't have to worry about... Oh yeah. I'll have to do something more useful later on. It has been said that melons tend to wash up here. No idea what that's supposed to mean, since I got the melon seeds as it is. Alright, now here we've got... So we've got some fish, we've got a cooked chicken, so if I ever need something to eat, we get the dirt here. Gravel. We'll worry about that fence post later. We'll worry about those later. For now, I'll use the wood sword. Yeah, actually, let's use the stone sword. And the birch sapling and the oak sapling. That will put me closer to my goal of trees. Birch can go there. And put some flowers there. So I suspect that the dyes that were put in there are ones that are harder to get. But as I said, but getting cactus green should be an easy dye to get, considering that we got that cactus area up there. Unless they're expecting you to do something else with the cactus, so therefore... But cactus is readily reproducible. Okay. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trees. Well, when they grow up. So we're getting closer to that goal at least. Conquer a dungeon. Now, is that a dungeon that's beneath the castle, or they mean something else? Or is that the secret they're talking about? One or the other. But I do need to get some string. I need some spiders. Nothing's popped up there yet. At least not that I see. Getting a wheat farm. I'm going to set that down as a longer term item. First I'm going to get some trees out. Then I'm going to find a nice tree farm area. Then I could worry about getting some dirt over here. And I could then start on my various farms. And I want to have farms for pumpkins. Right? Because I've got... Yeah, for pumpkins, for melons, and for wheat. All three of them I would think I'll be wanting, because there are challenges related to all of them. And it also talks about sugar cane. I haven't seen any sugar cane yet, but I will presume some of that is going to pop up at some point. And in fact, they must be expecting me to find some redstone to talk about an automated farm. Oh! Yay, a tree has grown. And now I've got an axe, so I could get through this more quickly. Alright, this is the end of day 2 over here on Survival Island, and... so far, I would say it's not as challenging as the Skyblock, but... perhaps it's a little bit more on my level, so to speak. So we could see if I do manage to get through all of the challenges. And if it proves to be too easy, they do have some expert challenges also that are listed afterwards. But that is the end of the second day. So I will see you later for another episode of Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Survival Island.